Success doesn't scream, it whispers. While everyone is chasing big wins, high earners are obsessing over something invisible. Not motivation, not hustle, not even talent. Tiny rituals. The kind you would scroll past, the kind that look boring, the kind that don't feel like they matter, and yet they accumulate into millions. Today, you're going to understand the silent language of high earners, the micro behaviors that quietly compound wealth, status, and power. And by the end, you'll notice something uncomfortable. You've been ignoring the very habits that create leverage. Let me show you. Picture two people starting their careers at the same time. Same degree, same intelligence, same opportunities. One waits to feel ready before sending that risky email. The other sends it in under 5 minutes. One spends 20 minutes scrolling before bed. The other spends 20 minutes reviewing finances, ideas, or notes. One avoids awkward conversations. The other schedules them early. 5 minutes here, 20 minutes there, one uncomfortable action a day. Doesn't look dramatic, but fast forward 10 years, the gap is violent. Here's the psychological truth most people miss. High earners don't think in intensity, they think in accumulation. Your brain is wired for urgency. It wants excitement, big moves, visible rewards. But wealth grows through repetition. Think of it like language. You don't notice someone becoming fluent day by day, but speak to them 5 years later and they're unrecognizable. Money fluency works the same way. High earners practice 3 invisible rituals almost daily. First, they close open loops immediately. Most people live surrounded by mental tabs left open, emails unanswered, decisions postponed, ideas half-written. Each open loop drains cognitive energy. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain keeps unfinished tasks alive in the background. High earners know this subconsciously, so they respond fast, decide fast, delegate fast. Not because they're impulsive, but because mental clarity is an asset. Second, they rehearse discomfort. Read that again. They don't wait for confidence, they build tolerance. Making a sales call when it feels awkward, negotiating when their voice shakes, investing when fear spikes. To you, it feels stressful. To them, it's training. Every time you avoid discomfort, your brain learns this is dangerous. Every time you lean in, it learns this is survivable. Over time, your threshold expands, and so does your income. But here's the twist most people don't see. It's not the ritual itself that makes money, it's the identity shift. When you repeatedly act like someone who manages money, tolerates discomfort, and finishes what they start, your brain updates your self-image. And humans are obsessed with staying consistent with their identity. You don't rise to goals, you fall to identity. That's the silent engine. Now let's make this practical. If you want to speak the silent language of high earners, start here. 1. Implement the 5-minute rule. If something takes less than 5 minutes and moves money, learning, or relationships forward, do it immediately. 2. Schedule discomfort. 1 difficult conversation, 1 bold ask, 1 growth action daily. Don't rely on mood. 3. Track something small but important. Expenses, outreach attempts, skill hours. Measurement creates awareness. Awareness creates control. 4. Protect your cognitive bandwidth. Limit reactive scrolling. Limit unnecessary debates. Your attention is capital. 5. End each day with closure. Review, decide, clear mental tabs, sleep without invisible weight. These rituals won't impress anyone tomorrow, but they will terrify people in 5 years. Here's the emotional part no one talks about. You don't need a personality transplant. You don't need to become louder, more aggressive, or hyper-confident. You need quieter discipline. Because wealth isn't built in public moments, it's built in private repetitions. in the email you send before doubt grows, in the budget you review when no one's watching, in the uncomfortable ask that expands your ceiling. Small actions, compounded identity, silent acceleration. And one day, people will call you lucky. They won't see the rituals, but you will. And that's the real language of high earners.